Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na number first day for the month of February 2022. Today, na also Chinese New Year. Sangling Philok. Welcome to our daily podcast. My name is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Governing Council. Good people of Ambazonia, citizen of Ambazonia. The Ambazonian Defense Forces, Bamenda Brigade, it carry out a big action out of the outskirts in Bamenda around May 12. The Bamenda Brigade of the Ambazonia Defense Forces will conduct a roadblock for intercept a Cameroon military officer who will drive inside private vehicle. As they approach the vehicle, the military man open fire. The Ambazonia Defense Forces they return fire. The Cameroon occupation force narrowly escaped death. He run enter inside bush. There is still a manhunt for Kashi.
Man should do something one kiwi na motor this. He do the worse. For you, Inshallah. How we done for road? How we done life? Finish my picking them. Now that so see fire. Bumbo. Cloud road here. I know before here. Call the jack like picking this so. Do it. Don't do it. Yes. Well, Lord, let's see. I'm not fire down for the motor.
The military man moto, BB bond, it will also carry contraband, carry Cameroon, brasseries, drinks them for backboat. While for Bambalang, we get very heartbreaking news. Each time we lost Ambazonia soldier, a very, very sad event for us, and it pain our heart very much. So we then get information 2 days ago, some Bui Unity Warrior them, the new group for No Mercy for inside Bui. They go for inside Bambalang. Then stop some two motor cargo. They call them cargo. Then carry cargo, take soldier, then put them inside the two cargo. Say me then take an approach military day. Say military they go see am fees na just a passenger motor them where they come. As the motor then the two cargo motor they come. You don't enter the area where military then military then open fire. No soldier for the no feet. Now only few soldiers then run come out for the rank key 7, and we don't know exactly how many way then catch them or then take them alive where they never die. But video images that they show for 4 of their soldier them for no pity picking them where they don't fall for the it means likely they could actually take 3 of them go with them. This incident has nothing to do with the diaspora. It has nothing to do with blacklegging. I think the only 2 things from all the investigation with the show, I say likely just why would somebody do that? Maybe miscalculation or a setup. What can one say? In Bui, we have lost in this past few months since November. More soldiers, more commanders have fallen in Bui in this manner, and I will leave it at there. I will just say I hold my tongue. I will just plead with all our soldiers who have kept themselves alive despite all the odds these past 4 years and be able to strike La Republique to Cameroon as guerrilla in areas where they have understood the area, in areas where our carry out operation out of their areas of guerrilla warfare only when our intelligence have cleared it, and only when our intelligence have really mapped out things, should always fall back on their old ways that have worked. May those who have fallen or fallen heroes be honored. We will make sure that their sacrifices will not go in vain. Fellow Ambazonians, my own country people them, I will say this, I will digress and I will say this. There was once when I was in primary 5 in Baile, CS Baile, and I asked my mom after we read the Bible story in a Baptist church there of the story about Abraham who was in heaven and could not help. He was talking to a Lazarus in hell. And like a child, I asked my mom, Mommy, why Abraham not just take some rope, throw him for place where that poor man they drag he bring him for this side. Instead for the talk me the man they talk how way who help his brother them back. My mommy tell me something where I go want for sharing with Ambazonian. That the type of people where they there for hell, that the type of people where even if Abraham it throw a rope for day, no man no go come out. Why? Because the first man we go hold that rope for come out, the one we go there under he go drag it back. They go begin fight about who go be first man for come out, so they all they go remain for day. That fire go can catch that rope for the bonam. Ambazonian they then be stripped of everything where they get them. Everything. Dignity. We don't live in poverty, abject poverty. Our picking them. They don't live in a system, inherit a system where people that don't suffer through trauma of colonialism. Parents they need to still call their picking for column. They is someone I'm not someone picking at someone. Come for here. Picking he want disobey, he want resist more. They go conquer never head. We don't come from a very tough, arrested development, interrupted by the white, the Germans, the British, and now the worst of all, the Cameroonians. When I look how people treat Dr. Chuayaba, a unique person that God has given to save us Ambazonia, I just feel that our greatest problem is us, our people. When I listen to what some people have said, a leader that God has given everything in him to us. Everything. No man no go dey way he motor go spoil. He no go get enough mechanic way no work. Or way he is sick, he want me to operate. He no go choose na doctor way know how to treat very well. He go try na experiment. But Ambazonia are the only place where you go see the so-called other leaders. I go talk saying na misleaders. They go spend all their time for bring down anybody where get the least chance for take them over, for take them across the finish line. They will do everything. Some will come out and they will make all excuses. All excuses. We don't love our own. We don't honor our own. But the good thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have hope that from the time of Mancho BBC, when we said one for all for one, we have still held the memory of Akum Julius, Mami Appiah, till today. We have still held General Mba Ivor, General Ayeke, even the Amigo, all those who were misled into early death by political scavenger, people who have been playing games till today. It takes 2 years for them to come around. But our job is to remain steadfast, to do what it takes to free our homeland. I will advise every Ambazonian in Ground Zero to align themselves with the political leadership of the Ambazonian Governing Council, collaborate with the Ambazonia Defense Forces for effectiveness. We have seen enough games with people who have no clue of what is going on, who have no capability of managing forces. They have played with the power of sovereignty, given blank check to soldiers on the ground, given money and turned away their backs. And we suffered the effect. Whole villages have been burned. We make even La Republic terrorist forces look good. Imagine the amount of people in Bechati who were rescued by the enemy, by the colonizer, terrorists, simply because people wanted to just have political relevance. It's time for us to align ourselves, collaborate, and make sure that everything is done, that is being done for our people, is done in a way that is transparent. Anybody who wants to walk in the dark will not have that space. And for those who are in the diaspora, who are sending back containers back home, who are building houses back home while others fight, you will pay your survivor tax, since they have ruled out the survivor tax. We'll have other sessions to continue to explain more. Look for ways to contribute, especially if you're in the diaspora. Look for ways to contribute. Look for ways to contribute. We understand those who are refugees, asylum seekers. We understand those who do not fall within the scope of the survivor tax. But those who are capable, who own businesses, who have been transporting things back home for export, for sale there, those who have been coming and throwing parties, celebrities, and all those people, they have to pay their own due for the liberation. They have to. It's a social responsibility, it's a national duty, and we will demand it, because we do not only take upon that responsibility to liberate, we do not also only take upon that responsibility to guide, provide leadership and inspiration, but we have a direct responsibility to make sure that the boys do not just survive, but the country as well survive through this war until we see independence. God bless you. Capo Daniel, signing off.